Good day, everyone out there on YouTube land. My name is Isaac Knight.
Turn right. Then turn right on Kailakea Street.
And today I want to talk about God's love. Now, as you can probably hear, my GPS is on, so I will be pausing periodically for obvious reasons. So having said that, God's love, right? I feel like it's something that's misinterpreted by a number of people, especially on the progressive side, right? One misconception of like religion is that it's just a guidebook for morals, and morals change over
Turn
time,
right on Kailakea Street. Then turn right on Nawiliwili Road.
when that's not what religion is.
Turn right on Nawiliwili Road.
One thing that I've always said is religion is to spirituality as science is to the natural world. Defining the natural world as in what you can see with these eyes, smell with this
In
nose,
1.5 miles,
taste with
turn
this
left on
tongue,
Pikaki Street.
hear with these ears, and feel with these hands, right? Or body, right? I.e. what you can interpret naturally, right? And science seeks to determine the truth naturally. Religion simply seeks to determine the truth spiritually, right? What is the truth? What is the objective truth? To that end, objective truth doesn't change, right? Generally speaking, you know, within its proper context. The sky is blue, and that's it, right? It's not a matter of opinion. It's not a matter of, oh, I come from this culture, and that's the only reason why it's blue. No, it's just blue, right? Well, objectively speaking, what is the truth spiritually, right? Is there just one true living God? Or is everybody God, right? And there's no true living God. Well, the truth is there's one true living God, right? Is the truth that he's the only way, or that there are multiple ways and all religions are the same? Well, the truth is that he's the only way. And this is the way that he has given, has given for us to follow, right?
In half a mile, turn left on Pikaki Street.
Yes, it's fun. Having stated that, God's love, right? What I found a number of people do, and I didn't realize this growing up, because growing up I always saw that, you know, there's the truth, right? And of course, as a Christian, I believe that the Bible is the truth. But I didn't realize that for some people, religion isn't about determining what's true. Religion is just culture, right? And nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, because religion is simply culture to people, they believe that
Turn left on Pikaki Street.
changes depending on the time period we're in, when that's just not the case, right? Anyway, having said that, we see this happening in progressive Christianity, right? Subsequently, I wanted to do a video on God's love, right? Because a lot of people misinterpret it, right? So what is God's love, right? God's love means that he loves you, right? And if you love someone, you want the best for them, right?
In a quarter of a mile, turn right on New Ho Street.
So, to that end, what some people think love is, some people think love is whatever that person wants to do, I accept it, objectively, right? It's not a matter, I don't think is this the best for them. I don't think I fully 100% support whatever they want to do.
Turn right on New Ho Street.
If I love them, then I will support whatever they want to do. If they want to kill somebody, I'll support it. If I do not support their desire to kill someone, then that means I do not love them. That's some people's interpretation of love, right? But that's just not it, right? And I'm saying this because, like, on YouTube, I saw this video of, like, people were going around holding signs, like they were offended by a certain Christian to say LGBTQ plus is a sin.
In a quarter of a mile,
Those practices
at the roundabout, turn left on Kanika Street.
are sinful, right? And the response to that is that God loves fags, right? As if the people who are saying that living an LGBTQ plus lifestyle means that God doesn't love you, right? Murder is a sin. God still loves murderers, but it does not mean that murder is no longer a sin, right? I think people get whether
At the roundabout, turn left on Kanika Street.
I think people get that mixed up with whether or not something is a sin. As like you could be living a completely sinful lifestyle, and it does not mean that God does not love you, right? Of course, God loves you. God loves quote unquote fags. God loves quote unquote adulterers. God loves quote unquote thieves. He loves quote unquote liars, and he loves them so much that he wants them to change their life. He wants them to change their lifestyle so that they can be with God forever, right? A lot of people are there's a balance, right? You don't want to be too heavenly minded and spiritual that you don't know how to hold a basic
In
conversation.
a quarter of a mile,
But you don't
turn
want to
left
live
on
so
Puyi
much
Road.
in this world that you forsake eternity, right? Eternity is a long time for something temporary, right? Especially something temporary that the Bible deems as sinful. Let's take a look at the Bible, right? I saw someone